Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the second time that I'm videoing this, and because when I checked back on the original video I realized that somebody's name and address was on show. I hadn't realized that I had something just here, so I thought I'd better delete the video and start again. So this has now become a show and tell video. But anyway, so I have got all of these tiny little bits of paper, which as you can see, I've got a calendar on the other side. Now, these are the rejects from some calendars that I made recently for next year. And I inadvertently printed them with the wrong, you know, the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. didn't match up with the with the dates that I'd put on them. So anyway, so I've had them on my desk and I thought, well, let's make a box to put them in. So this is what I have done. So I'm just making the base so that the paper just fits neatly inside, and then I can have it somewhere where, you know, it's not going to get spoiled, and I'll just use it as rough paper. So basically what I did was I measured the paper and it was 3 inches by 2.5. So I always draw a little plan when I make a box. So I added 1/4 inch on both sides just so that it would be easy to get the paper out. So it ended up by being 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then I gave an inch depth because the papers were like 3/4 inch and I didn't want them to be overflowing. So so that's what I've done. So therefore I cut out a piece of card that was 4 3/4. So I just added 2 inches to this figure. So one for one side and one for the other, and then it was 5 1/4 the other way, so 4 3/4. And then I scored 1 inch all the way around. And then I'm sure you know how you make a box. You know, I just cut up one, and then I mited the corners, and then I stuck the flaps inside to make my box. And then I thought, well, I want to decorate it. So I had a few things on my desk. Well, first of all, I cut out a half circle with my circle punch, just for ease of getting the paper out. But in actual fact, it needed to be deeper because, as you can see, the paper doesn't show above the level of the half moon. But anyway, we live and learn. I'm not going to make another one. This is perfectly adequate for what I'm going to be using this for. And then so I had a few small elements. So I had this sheep, I had this flower, I had this nice little cluster of pumpkin, half an apple and a sunflower, and I had a star. So I put all of those on, and that represents the 4 seasons. So we've got spring, winter, autumn and summer. just a bit of fun, really. And there we have it. So very easy to do. If I were to make this again, obviously I might add a lid to it. I would certainly make it a bit higher and have more paper in it if I were making it like to sell or something like that. But I mean, it basically is the bottom half of a box, and so very simple, very easy to make. But I just thought it was a good idea to hold these pieces of paper. So just a quick video today. I hope you're all well and enjoying the summer. And I'll see you all again very soon. Take care, everybody, and bye for now.